Some of these people that date outside of their race, I wonder if they are demon possessed. I really do. Just from watching some of the things I have seen over the years. So, this is an interracial couple that got married, and you see the bride led him into the reception on a dog leash. This is the groom, and you can see a little biracial boy that was close to the door, and then you see him standing next to her. I wonder if that's their child. I'm just saying, I'm not 100% certain because I don't know these folks, but just the way he was following them around and then he was standing next to her, I wonder if that's their son. Wow, a lot of people were offended watching this. I turned the volume down, y'all, because they're playing Atomic Dog, Parliament Funkadelic, and because that's mainstream music, I could not play the music. So I just took that part of it out. Wow, this may be rough to watch. It most certainly was. An interracial bride and groom are in the digital doghouse after a controversial clip of their wedding shows a seemingly white wife escorting her new husband, an apparent black man, into the reception on a dog leash. The sad part is he had to agree to do this, and apparently he did. The Alexander wedding reads the caption of the viral video, which has garnered 254,000 TikTok views. The snippet it was shared by Atenegi, Atenegi, I believe that's how it's pronounced, is also, you know, they're taking heat for even doing this for a wedding reception. But I mean, we see all kinds of crazy things. So the TikToker told the post that the couple, Trizzy Tra and Markenzie Alexander, hosted their wild wedding in Gallatin, Tennessee. And this was on April 2nd when they got married. Per the footage, the newlyweds made their grand entrance into a small celebration hall to funk icon George Clinton 1982 party track Atomic Dog. And as they sauntered into the center of the cheering crowd, and you can see them cheering, you can see, both, I guess, her people, and his people, and they were cheering and smiling and laughing. So the harness groom gets down on all fours and begins crawling like a canine. He goes on to sit back on his haunches and he sticks out his tongue, mimicking a panting dog in heat. Then, reassuming a puppy's position on his hands and knees, the man pants and, he's following her around. And then he mimics urinating on her leg. An online audience are growling with fury over the pair, even doing this stunt. And I don't blame them, because when I saw it for the first time, I couldn't do nothing but shake my head. But wow. So this is one comment from TikTok: shaking my D head. And it said, set us back 100 years. Barked one commenter. No, it doesn't set us back. It sets him back. We didn't all do this. He did it. It sets him back. All right. So the unsettling image of a white plantation owner dragging a chained African American around by iron leashes during slavery. I find this very offensive in every way, howled another. Not every one person there had nothing to say about this. Everyone just, were happy and clapping along. Ain't no way. One person likened to it Jordan Peele award winning Get Out, which is centered around an interracial couple that takes a horrifying turn. This is giving me the movie Get Out vibes. This is what another commenter wrote. Others shame the sweethearts for performing their cringeworthy choreograph in the presence of little kids. There's children there. I'm mad at everyone, wrote an outraged viewer, emphasizing her disdain with several red furious emojis. This would have been the perfect time to say no children at the reception, another agreed. The dominating digital disapproval notwithstanding, a small faction of onlookers seemed to defend the spouses in the now infamous display. Not y'all offended about what this couple wanted to do for their wedding. Rebuked by cyber supporter. I'm sure it was his idea just as much as hers. Well, it had to be their idea. They carried out the whole thing, walking into the wedding reception. So I would say they both had to agree to do it. So far, neither the bride nor groom has openly commented on their big day chaos. Ladies and gentlemen, it just seems like when it comes down to a lot of men and women that like to date outside, it just seems they do some of the most ridiculous things ever. You know, it's just like those prom things that we see where it says, "Oh, I I could have went out and picked cotton," and I'm like, "What?" But I'm picking you for the prom. I mean, we, and then you see either a teen girl or a teen boy standing there beaming with a big smile. And it's not, this is not the first time I have seen this sort of thing. We all remember about a year ago the slave plantation wedding. Y'all remember that? It was, I mean, it's, yeah, I'm going to have to stick with demon possession on this one, you know? And another thing I notice, and I know some of the men will probably get offended by me saying this, why do y'all always choose fat white women when if it's a black woman, you want her to be in top shape? I just take notice to that. When it comes down to white women, it seems to be exceptional, accepted by you, even if she's overweight. And it's not just the men, the women do that too. I have seen black women with some of the fattest white men as their husbands and boyfriends. I've seen that over the years too. Y'all just lose your minds, don't you? But I'm sorry, being led around with a dog collar on and a leash, being led by a white woman, and you're a black man. If you don't see anything wrong with this, then something is definitely psychologically wrong with you. I see many things wrong with this, but I'm going to let y'all comment on this one. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.